Hey guys, George here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have for you the very special, the very pink Nick Johnston traditional HSS guitar by Schecter. So when getting another Strat style guitar, why a Schecter? Right, this directly competes with the Mexican-made Strats or the PRS Silver Sky SE. So why this? And let me just say this: these are coming in, all the guitars in that range are coming in just under $1,000. That's right in the range of what you'd get an American Strat for when I started playing. So a little advice for you: if you want something, just go buy it. Life's short, just do it. Because if you don't, in 10 or 15 years, it'll be worth double anyway. But in all seriousness, when I was growing up, Schecter was like for metalheads, like hardcore bands and things like that. That's really the types of the guitars that they made, and that was who they were focusing on. Looking to the present, they've really not necessarily got away from that. They still have that, but they have a new market with like the Nick Johnston model, and they're really pushing the PTs, which is like Pete Townshend's Telly model, and they're great guitars. Schecter's been around since the 70s, making really high quality, like custom shop level parts, and eventually started making their own guitars as well. Now this is the import model from Schecter's Nick Johnston signature line from Indonesia, and Indonesia is cranking out great guitars from PRS to, let me go get it. This Michael Kelly hybrid special guitar, which I'm giving away. Link will be in the description below if you want to see that video. Now you can get this guitar in two different configurations, a triple single coil or the humbucker single, and I kind of wish I did get the triple single coil just because of how good these pickups are. The guitar is great quality, and let's look through some of the specs. Let's start at the neck. So the neck is this baked maple, super thin. Let me see if you can see that. Super thin neck. I mean, this thing does not fight you at all. You can see my hand dwarfs it. So yeah, super fast neck with an ebony fretboard, so that combination just makes you fly. It's got these 22 jumbo frets. On the fretboard you have these little brass rings. From far away you can't really see them, but they're very visible to the player, so they're like, you know, your little secret between the guitar. Moving up the 25.5-inch scale length to the headstock, you got this great looking headstock. I think a lot of companies get this wrong when you're modeling your guitar after something legendary like the Stratocaster. It needs to be a good headstock, and I think this is one of them. But yeah, that nice dark brown from the baked maple. You got locking tuners on the back, which work really well. I mean, you can do dive bombs. This thing's not going out of tune. Then you have Nick Johnston's signature and a little emblem there. It looks like a skull with an astronaut helmet, I think. Pretty cool, kind of engraved into the back of the headstock. So subtle, but cool. The nut is a Graphtec Black Tusk nut. These are really great. Oh, and the fretboard radius is like a really flat 14 inches. And really comfortable for like fast legato type playing, stuff like that. Like Nick Johnston's, it's his signature guitar, that's what he does. Moving down to the body, you'll see it looks very similar to like a regular Stratocaster body, but there are some differences. It is a bit thinner, a little more contoured, I'd say, and that allows for it to be a little lighter in my opinion. I have an American Stratocaster there, a John Mayer signature, and that's about a pound heavier than this, but that could just be that model that I have. That, well, not that model, that particular one. Yeah, this one's quite a bit lighter. So some differences between this and a regular American Stratocaster. You have one volume knob and one tone instead of two tones. And if you look at the volume knob, it's actually pretty far away from this bridge pickup. Normally, they're actually is really close, kind of annoying. You're always kind of hitting into that volume knob, so they move that away. Another cool thing is you have a coil split for the bridge pickup and the tone knob. It's got a 2-point trem, which is really nice, works really well. This one's set up perfect to float a little bit, where you can bend like a half step backwards, and then you can just full out dive it this way. Taking a look at the heel joint, this you kind of see how it kind of like shrinks downwards and like contorts in. It makes playing on the higher frets not that much of a chore. See how it kind of like leans in, so it gives you something good to grip on here, but it's not too invasive. I love the mint pick guard. It's subtle, but it looks really good with the pink finish. And let's take a look at the bottom of the guitar where the input jack is. It's not on the body, which again, I think this is an improvement in terms of just being intuitive, and you know, no one wants to put an angled quarter wrench on the top of your body. So this is the Schecter Diamond Series Nick Johnston single coils, and then the Schecter Diamond Series 78 humbucker. So these single coils are really nice, really fat sounding, clean sounding, and what they do really well is not only do like the Stratty clean stuff, but they take distortion really well. They fatten up, they sing. They're great overall pickups. The humbucker's not bad. It's just, for me, it's not too well balanced with them. It's a little on the weaker side, which, you know, it's not going to offend anybody, but I think the single coils really shine here. Let's give it another listen and see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'm going to be putting out a lot more guitar and music related content in the future. So until next time, see ya.